Hey everybody, how you doing? How's it going? Happy Thanksgiving to those of you who give a shit about that. welcome to ScreamADay 9, October 51st, and Scarlet Hollow Part 4. I saw a nightmare thread for me on Reddit just moments ago that really backs up what I was saying about potlucks the other day. It was one of those threads that was based around a screenshot of a tweet, and the tweet was just like apparently somebody's cousin didn't have room in the fridge, so their solution was to just leave the turkey in the oven overnight. Yeah. And this, yeah, basically the conclusion that they came to, and I feel like everybody should come to, is just don't eat food made by other people. Just don't. Unless you know how it was made, unless you witnessed it, or unless it's like a really controlled environment like a restaurant. I don't know, man. With some people, I feel like you got to follow the turkey from the store to the plate. Because who knows? Who knows what they've done? Restaurants are, on the whole, better. Feels like less of a gamble. So, setting that aside, how goes? I'm sorry. Everybody's mild. From wild to mild, from mid grain to mild grain. Huge man. Fortunately, things were pretty uneventful work wise. I was off today, but on call in case. And there's only one thing that came up. It was kind of a it was kind of a silly thing. Basically, there was a client that was like, "Oh, we forgot to do a thing for a particularly complicated type of product," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't think you want to fuck with that." Not now that you have everything else going, and we're in the fucking midst of it now. We are balls deep. You do not want to mess with things right now while it's working. And they were cool about that. They're like, yeah, you're right. That's always nice. So I shot that shit down. I need a new chair myself, I think. I'm really tired of this chair just letting its air out or whatever it's doing. Just slowly getting lower all the time until I raise it back up. Garbage chair. Oh no. What pun are we in for? I don't think I would buy a Logitech chair. If the rest of their products are anything to go on, I don't want to find out what their chair is like. Huh? Okay. What? Craig get pinned a message? I don't see it. I must have missed this. I missed whatever happened. How are you doing, Cone? How's the new little farter doing? Tenosis, thank you for 89 months. Also, Mr. Phantom Gamer, thank you for 70 months. Appreciate it. Uh, boy, 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 boy. Thank you for the biddies, Tenosis. Chugging along. Yeah, I imagine you guys are in your you're still in the nightmare portion of no sleep or very random sleep. Yes, but this is driven by a small monster. That's different. Yeah. Yeah. Bodge, thank you for the bits. Yes, I'm also in the No Kids Club. But I'm like a diamond member. Because I cut off my diamonds. Oof, yeah, that sounds rough. 34. Damn. My youngest is non-existent. Yep. Undefined. Null. Who are these awful, disgusting sock comers anyway? What is wrong with y'all? That's always a great thing for a parent to say. Hey, Lindley, thank you for the biddies. So, why do you say that? Horrible children. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Boy, yeah. Man, I do think about that a lot. Like, if we would have had kids, we'd be fucking homeless. That's quite the low bar, Cone. I mean, that's a bar that is on the floor. Yeah, like we didn't really get the financial benefits really of not having kids because we're millennials. We're poor. Sorry, I don't know how to present that. The last spunk reminds me of one that came up on what was it, QI, I think. Last shake of the bag. That's pretty good little turn of phrase. Well, fortunately, my bag is permanently empty. All right, we can stop talking about this now. Why don't we begin episode 2 of Scarlet Hello? That didn't make sense. I mean, if it was no sperm November. But it ain't. And much nut. The gun still fires, but it's all blanks. I think we're done here. All right. I don't think we really need the recap. We kind of ran through it last night. Oh no. What's happened? You open your eyes alone in Stella's guest bed. That isn't playing that fish game? What? I don't think this is a reference I'm familiar with. Oh. I get it. The sun has risen. The birds are singing. You are still alive, and for now, you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the unfamiliar room to the window and the woods beyond, and you wonder if the monsters are lurking just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the comfort of your new friend's family home. You can't help but remember Duke, slumped against a tree, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. I saw that. Little man's. A knock at the front door. Your morbid thoughts are interrupted by a distinctly unhappy voice filtering through the house and past the closed door of your bedroom. Oh no, this is going to be Tabitha. Old Tabby. Where the hell is Co? Oh, hey Tabby. There's a fresh pot of coffee. You're barely decent. It might be mildly scandalous if people saw you like this. These are some options. These are some real options. Hey, some people are trying to sleep in here. Saunter out half-clothed. Finish getting dressed and calmly collect yourself. Quietly hide under your covers. Justin, thank you for the raid, dude. Welcome, sickos, slubs and sickos. I hope you had a lovely, lonely single man depression Thanksgiving extravaganza. Mike Gizar, thank you for 61 months. Igloo Animal, thank you for 44 months. So, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Do we saunter out half-clothed and bring the town down? Or do we just get our shit together? Okay. You calmly collect yourself while Tabitha fumes outside your door. Are you sure you don't want to visit for a bit? You don't have to run around being the big boss this week of all weeks. You should let yourself... I'm fine, thanks. Co, I know you're here. Where the hell are you hiding? Boy, I like the lie, I think. What? It's funny. It just is funny. I'm doing it. Co isn't here right now. You must think you're so funny. I'm coming in. You'd better be decent. An excited pug bolts through the door and jumps on the bed. I simply must say what a joy it is to see that you are finally up. I do hope you're well rested, and that you don't mind our most unfortunate guest. Sorry, Kel. Morning. How'd you sleep? What exactly did the two of you get up to last night? We went up to the woods to film a video. No, not that part. Oh, wow. Tabitha's just laser focused on one part of the evening. Straight to the fan fiction. The cops called this morning and told me all about that. Wow. They did? What'd they say? Did they find Duke? They didn't find a body, if that's what you're asking. But apparently he never went home last night. And they had quite a few questions about you, Co. Ugh, don't worry. I told them you were an upstanding citizen. You should remember that kindness the next time you think about blowing me off to spend the night with a stranger. And to think you didn't even bother to call. The nerve. Tabitha leaves in a huff, leaving you and Stella to follow her back into the living room. Hey, don't be so hard on Co. I asked him to crash here. And look, I don't care what the cops think, Tabby. There's something horrible out in those woods, and I don't think anyone in this room wanted Co walking up that mountain alone last night. Stella, would you mind giving me a moment alone with my cousin? And while you're at it, please stop calling me Tabby. We're not in high school anymore. Yeah, alright. You're not going to let her treat my dear Stella like that, are you, Co? Look at little dog drawings with hearts and stuff. Excellent. There was a family portrait in the guest bedroom as well. It was cuter than this one, I think. But not by much. I don't know. Tabitha's kind of an asshole. I feel like saying Stella stays. Everybody likes 2. I'm with it. Isn't this Stella's house? Why are you bossing her around? Come on, Tabby. No berating guests in the Richmond household. Whatever. I don't really care if you're here for this. You've been in town for less than a day, and my stress is already through the roof. I mean, I get it. Stella got you all worked up and you were too scared to walk home. Sure. Whatever. That checks out. But I don't care if those woods are chock full of ghouls and ghosties. You had me worried sick. From now on, you're back at the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers. Tabitha, we're not in high school anymore. Oh, no. No, chat. Ugh. I don't like that one. That one's awful. You're not my boss. You can't run off as soon as I get here and hold me to a different standard. That's a good point. I watched a man die last night. I'm sorry it won't happen again. Lie. I'm sorry it won't happen again. Oh man, there's a lot of good choices here. Fucking hell. Ah, man, I don't know. I like the lie a lot. I watched a man die last night. Just how stark that is very good. This is, I feel like, just the right amount of sassy. And this one makes me cringe. I just don't know, man. The choices are so good. I'm not going to save scum now, but I am going to save some scum for later. Alright, seems like 3 was the most popular. Let's do it. You ran off as soon as I got here. Don't expect me to respect your time if you can't respect mine. There's a difference between my duties and your impulses, Co. Don't do anything reckless while I'm at work. I'll see you back at the estate tonight. Wait, Tabby, let me know if you're free sometime, okay? You're relentless. We'll see, but don't get your hopes up. Hey, you good? Sorry about Tabby. She totally blindsided me. Well, we could be embarrassed. We could be assertive, I guess. Matter of fact. Don't know about that one. We could be concerned. Or we could be whatever this is. The kind one? Yeah, I'm leaning towards that one. I'm good, but how are you? That was a little tense. I think we're in the same boat. I probably should have known Tabby would have been stressed about you spending the night here, but I haven't seen her in a while. Never say anything ever. I don't think you always get that option. I didn't think she'd actually come all the way down here. It sucks that this was probably the longest interaction I've had with her since high school. Anyway, sorry for that rude awakening. I'd been up for a little while, but was hoping to let you get a little extra sleep. But you're up now, and we've got a full day ahead of us if we're going to get to the bottom of this. A full day ahead of us? That sounds like it's walking time to me. Oh, God. You sure you don't want to just hang out here all day? How are you so chipper? I want to ask the other miners about Wayne. All right, boss. What's the game plan? Do we have to look into this stuff? What if we just skip town and ride things out? You haven't missed much, Nee. If you hopped into the VOD and put it on like 1.5x, you'll be caught right up. Oh no. That sucks. Oh yeah, this game has massive dialogue options. A wild game. I'm gonna go ahead and get the cringe out of the way. You sure you don't want to just hang out here all day? As tempting as that offer is, there will be plenty of time to chill after we solve this mystery. Rejected. Shot down. How are you so chipper? You shouldn't be okay right now. I guess I'm just pretty good at compartmentalizing things. What happened out in the woods last night was horrific, but right now we have something important to focus on. I'll have time to process what happened to Duke when we get to the bottom of things. Shouldn't she? Do we explore this or not? What do you think? You shouldn't just bury your feelings like that. What happened to Duke last night would mess with anyone. I get that, but I'm fine, really. At least for now. I can process this in my own time. I want to ask the other miners. Oh, I want to check out the mines at some point today. Maybe some of the miners there can tell us about Wayne. He scared the bejesus out of me last night. Definitely. Kanika's waiting for us at the library, so we should head over there first. But unless we can find something solid on ditchlings there, the mines seem to be the strongest lead we've got. Oh, let me set up a group chat. What's your number? Uh-huh. A text message from Stella to you and Kanika. It reads, "Group chat." Anyways, daylight's burning, so let's roll out as soon as you finished getting dressed. Didn't we? I thought we did that. Wait, did we saunter out? I can't remember. No, we didn't. I went with Co's not here. Oh, I got dressed. Okay. Can I eat first? That's an exploration option, weirdly. Do we eat? Maybe not outside clothes, but like, she did the blushy face, which implies, I mean, all right. Can I eat first? That'd have been somebody's cue to do the alert and nobody did it. I'm shocked. You had so much runway. Don't worry about it. I've packed all sorts of snacks for the day, and Oscar totally won't mind if we eat at the library. Alright, but those snacks better be good. That's true. As if you even need to worry. Okay, apparently I opted not to get dressed. The walk to town was short. Stella's house is barely a stone's throw from what remains of Scarlet Hollow's once bustling main street. You shudder as you stare down the thoroughfare, both from the chill in the morning air and the all-too-present memories of everything you witnessed last night. Yeah, Sybil and, oh, what's his name? I forgot his damn name. We didn't meet him very long. Avery, yeah. I knew it was an A name, I just couldn't remember. You see that building labeled Town Hall? That's actually the library. Well, it's also the Town Hall. But that's just a small upstairs office nowadays. I guess this town's not what it used to be. That and our mayor's really into going on walks. I think there's actually going to be a meet and greet later this week. Could be just the pick-me-up we need with everything that's been going on. Stella may be fond of him, but I certainly didn't vote for that beast. Oh. Stella may be fond of him, but I certainly didn't vote for that beast. Oh no, did we talk to animals? It's been a while. Oh, shit. The mayor is a dog? I did not put that together. Gretchen doesn't seem to care for him. Alright, I know you've joked about it a couple times now, but I'm actually starting to believe you can understand her. We're breaking through! Gretchen absolutely can't stand Mayor Jimmy. Oh, hey! Morning, Stella. And same to you, Co. Speak of the devil. We were just talking about you. Coming from Stella's, huh? Did y'all have a slumber party? Sorry, y'all, but I'm actually in a bit of a rush this morning. I really can't stop to chat. It'll take me a bit to set up, so if you want to catch up with folks or grab something at the diner, you can meet me at the library when you're done. Well, what do we want to do? Send Stella on her way. Send Stella on her way in a different way. Or stick with Stella. Or silently stick with Stella. We haven't really had a chance to explore the town. We might learn something. I wonder if this means that we still get to talk to them, or... I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh, sure. See you in a bit, Stella. Cool. See you soon. Whoa. She always has time to chat. Is she feeling okay? Oh, Stella and Co just got up to a bit of trouble last night, that's all. You can't just drop something like that and leave me hanging. What happened, Co? Damn. Tell Avery the whole truth. Nothing but the truth. So help me God. Duke got hurt? Nothing really happened. I'm traumatized and not ready to talk about it yet. Jeez, nosy much? I hardly know you. I think I trust Avery. Avery seems cool. He is a fellow hot. Stella and I went into the woods to try and find a skunk ape, but we ran into something way worse. Actual monsters. Sybil said that they're called ditchlings, but whatever they are, they killed Duke and have been mutilating the local wildlife. Whoa, whoa, slow down. Duke is dead? It's true, I'm afraid. That's awful. Has anyone told Beau? Yes, he's taking it as well as you can imagine. I'll be going out to check on him today, the poor lad. I can't believe you had to see that, Co. Tell you what, I'm on break for the next half hour. How about you swing by the diner? Winnie can fix you some of Sybil's new blend and try to calm your nerves. There you go. Get some free blend. It's chaga and lemon balm. It's always helped me on the bad days. And if you need to talk about what happened, I'm all ears. I just told you everything. Anyways, it's up to you. See you around, Co. See you, Sybil. Take care now, Avery. Confidant. I'd better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you were holding up. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help. Boy, a lot of these are extreme. What do we think? Thanks and let her go on her way. Question her further. I was kind of leaning towards ditchlings, yeah. These seem a little too forceful. This seems way too forceful. It does, but it's what the game's given us. Wait, do you know anything else about ditchlings? I know you said you didn't know much beyond those stories, but... I'm afraid that's still true, but I'm sure that you and Stella have what it takes to get to the bottom of things. What is this bottom of things everyone keeps bringing up? I'm so sorry to cut our conversation short, but I've got things that need tending to. Stay safe, and God bless. All right. Stella said you had some time to kill before she finished setting up. She's dead. Okay, well, so we were just talking to Sybil. She runs the general store. So I guess let's go to the diner. The diner is a little quiet today, but the air is still heavy with the tantalizing smell of breakfast. Blah! That is out there. Holy shit. Avery tries to wave as you belt out at the top of your lungs. There's fucking monsters in the woods, y'all! This gives me anxiety just reading it. Wait, why am I Avery? Oh. I don't think I can improve it. I mean, my assumption would be that nobody would believe it. Yeah, bottomless coffee, 1 book. You can find a place with cheap biscuits and free coffee refills. Just don't ever leave. Coffee date. You slide into the booth across from Avery. Hey there, stranger. Before you can exchange words, Winnie sidles up, a fresh mug of tea in hand. I heard you might need this. The answer to 29 down is oink, by the way. What? But the clue is pen sound. How is that a sound a pen makes? Alright, well maybe Avery isn't that sharp. Wait, pen like pig pen? Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that? I don't know why you even bother with those things. They're just gonna frustrate you. It's just something to do to fill the time. But maybe I should switch to Sudoku. Winnie leaves Avery contemplating daily newspaper puzzles, returning to her seat behind the counter. So, thanks for telling me about last night. If you want to really get into the grisly details, you can tell me. I won't judge. She seems to have moved closer. Yeah, there's a perfectly good handle, Avery. What are you doing, Avery? Oh my god. Explore, flirt, hot. I guess we could chat about last night, but I actually came here because I wanted to get to know you. Try your tea. What if you don't believe me? Tell Avery about last night. Last night still feels raw. Why don't we just talk? That feels like it's saying more than it means to. Sip the tea. All right. You hesitantly take a sip of your tea. It tastes like you're drinking mold that someone tried to unsuccessfully spruce up with lemon balm. Oh, Sybil. Oh, Sybil. Poor Sybil. Oh, no. That is me in real life. Oh boy. Three makes me feel like it's critical to drink it. Like, it's actually some Wiccan shit that, like, makes it so that the ditchlings can't get me. But I feel like number 2 is too good to pass up. I feel like canonically, no bang occurred. You politely put the tea back down, never intending to pick it back up. But nobody needs to know that. Well, I mean, she's gonna know when she picks up the mug that's still full of tea that you didn't drink. Well, I don't know about you, Legendary, but I don't sleep fully dressed. You? I probably should have warned you about the tea. Chaga does not mess around. It's a fungus harvested from local birch trees. It's supposed to be super healthy for you, and it sure tastes like it. It's a challenging drink. Explore, flirt, hot. Okay, I think this was the next step that everybody wanted to do. What if you don't believe me about last night? I'm not here to judge. I'm here to listen. Explore, flirt, hi. I'm not gonna get over that. All right. Look. If I don't click on it now, it is gone forever. So are we in agreement? Okay. Seems like we are. Oh, I could have saved. Well, my other save isn't that far back if I really wanted to run through. You spilled the beans. Glad to have someone to talk to about the horrors you've witnessed. Wow, that is some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seemed distant. Monsters in the woods. I may not have lived here long, but I've never heard of anything like that happening around these parts. I can't say I like the thought of it. Now that I think about it, when the cops came in for their morning coffee, they mentioned something about going out to the woods to look for someone. It must have been Duke. They seemed so disconnected from it, I figured they couldn't be very serious, but wow. I feel like 1 or 4 here. True. It starts 2 words too early. Small town cops not knowing how to do their job? Sounds about right. Avery sighs, then chuckles. Jeez. Or did you say cheese?
Jeez.
What's up?
First one. Well, apparently, dogs can eat nothing. So I have to make 3 different things.
3 different kinds of pies.
Also, the little pie shells that I got aren't really pie shells, just a normal fucking roll pie thing. Just loose dough, willy-nilly.
Loose dough. Willy-nilly.
Roll of dough. Hi.
A roll of dough. Like a rope of dough. No.
What?
What?
Talking to you. Anyway,
So.
I didn't have anything to bake tiny pies.
No bake.
Oh no, we're baking. I just
We
have
bake.
no idea what you're gonna do.
Okay.
So we could have dessert in 15 to 20 minutes. Could have a huge fucking mess. One less pan. I don't know. We'll see.
Good luck.
Me too. Also for you. I don't have things to make no bakes. Otherwise I would. I love no bakes. I don't think you like no bakes though.
I don't really know. I don't really get it. They are an enigma to me. How do you bake that which cannot be baked?
You don't.
If it were not to be baked, then why is it a no bake?
Because it's a cookie. And cookies are typically baked.
How can you have a cookie that has not been baked?
It's cookie like. I mean, if you have to be 100% upfront about it, it's really chocolate covered oatmeal. Like,
So it's not a cookie.
I mean, kinda. It's in the shape of a cookie. You eat it as you would a cookie.
But aren't oatmeal cookies normally baked?
They are. It's the same with like no bake cheesecakes. Cheesecakes are typically baked, but then there's like no bake version.
But then it's not a cheesecake.
It is though, technically. I mean, well, it depends on how you define cheesecake.
What is this?
Is it a custard? No.
This is the America that they want.
We're letting the conservative
Don't even bake cookies and cakes anymore.
I mean, we do.
Nope. It's all no bakes now.
It's actually come back really bad in like, 60s and 70s, and then they started actually cooking again. After they couldn't realize that like gelatin is not the end all be all.
They took this from you.
I mean, I can't read your name, but the only thing that's true in that is no bake and Oreo. Everything else is wrong. And while I appreciate that you enjoyed the taste of it, not a cheesecake nor a cream pie. But it depends on how you define cheesecake. But I'm pretty sure that has absolutely no cream cheese of any sort in it, which would make cheesecake not. And like cream pies are based on custard, so it cannot therefore be a custard.
All these no-bake sheeps are gonna wake the baking line.
Okay, that's my cue. You've gone too far.
You're not wrong. As someone who didn't grow up here, it was a little jarring to move to a place where the cops literally do just sit around drinking coffee all day long. It's like a cartoon or Twin Peaks. The worst they usually have to deal with are property disputes. I'd be surprised if they actually knew what to do in a real emergency. Damn good coffee. I had a lot of trouble understanding this sentence for a second. I read pegged differently than they intended, and I read transplant as eggplant, so I was just having a real time. Explore, flirt, hot. Move. Despite the phrasing, I feel like the first one's the best one. I hadn't pegged you as a transplant. Where are you from? I moved here from Charlotte. Gosh, 3 years ago now? Maybe a little more. I've lost track. Aunt Winnie offered me a place to stay and a job, so... And who was I to pass up on that sort of generosity? To be honest, it still feels like I just moved in. Practically everyone apart from the Cole folks grew up in this town, so it's like I'm the perpetual new kid. Yeah, we are from Flem. We are from Flem. Don't get me wrong, folks here are plenty polite and friendly, but there's shared history I'll never be a part of. I feel like our honest statement would be this here, because it's like, we instantly made like a forever friend and spent all day with it. What do we like? Yeah, we got instantly married. It does a little bit. Yeah. It does sound a little braggadocious now that you mention it. I agree. Let's find out why Avery came here. Why'd you leave Charlotte, if you don't mind me asking? No, that's cool. I was having some issues with my folks about my education, which wasn't great. Especially since I was still stuck under their roof. When my aunt heard about it, she offered me a job and a place to stay, and then the rest is history. Do you regret moving here? Eyes. The eyes. Did you see that? I don't think I have a choice to have I don't think I have the choice to have second thoughts. I'm not going anywhere without Aunt Winnie, and there's no way she's leaving this place. Let's go with this one, I guess. I assume this one kills this one. I get it. I felt out of place the whole time I've been here. Folks on the whole have been plenty friendly, but life here is so different than what I'm used to. It's hard to explain, but I just don't feel like I belong. Exactly. There are worse ways to be, but I'm not sure I'll ever entirely feel like I belong here. I don't know about these two. Maybe this? What do we think? Yeah, leads. Don't tell them how to live their lie. We're on the case, but I hardly know where to start. Let me know if you hear anything. Definitely. Man, we're starting a whole Scooby-Doo gang here. Aw, man. Looks like my shift is starting. Hopefully the Chagas had a chance to start working into magic. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes on around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Avery slips out of the booth, giving a friendly half-wave before disappearing into the back. Ah. See, They said they were just here to listen and not judge. But we only got half of a wave here, so. You leave the diner ready to continue your day. Alright. Let's bother Sybil again. Or maybe not? I thought this was her place. I don't see her. Maybe she's in the back. This is your first time seeing the general store in the light of day. A young man sits at the table by the register, too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in. Just a hell of an opener. Hi, I'm Cohen. If I wanted to buy chips or something, do I talk to you or what you doing on your phone? Jesus, dude. See ya. Just fucking turn around and go. Let's see ya. Yeah, very boomerly. What you got on your phone there, son? Are you winning, son? Hi, I'm Co. I just got to town yesterday, and I am exceedingly hot and a furry. I have 2 wolves inside of me. I'm Miles. Miles, you should leave town. There are monsters in the woods. This is very funny. God, this is funny. Oh, man. I mean, the game won't care that it's funny, but I find it funny as fuck. I mean, the only thing that really seems like sensible to say that isn't just like us leaving is asking if I need to talk to him to buy chips. Okay, we're in agreement. He looks annoyed now. So if I want to buy chips or something here, do I talk to you or you can just have some chips if you want. It's not a big deal. Just take some chips. I feel like this kid doesn't want to talk to me. What do we say? I'm paying for my chips. Won't Kanika get mad? Yeah, that's true. I know. Yeah, God, there's so much detail in the scenes in this, and they're all very well done. But wouldn't that make Kanika mad? Well, she shouldn't have left me in charge while she's off doing whatever. If Kanika cares about me offering someone free chips, she can hire someone else and let me live my life. Okay, he's in a bad mood. She inherited the store, and I don't want to keep getting suckered into working here just because I'm her brother. All right, bud. We make most of our money on bulk orders anyways. A bag of chips doesn't make a difference. I'm gonna tell Kanika about this. Well, I feel like continuing to try to talk to this kid is kind of probably not worth our while. So I guess there's I'm good or we take some fucking chips. I feel like I don't need chips this bad. And Stella does have snacks. I'm good. Thanks. All right. You should leave town. There are monsters in the woods. Do we want to ask the boomer question before we go, or? I know, I love the warning. It's so good. No, no. All right. I will say bye. See ya, Miles. See ya. Miles' focus turns back to his phone. It never left. As you leave the general store. Wild. It's like we stepped into a boomer newspaper comic. All right. Let's join up with the Monster Squad. You enter the former town hall. What once must have been a stately foyer, or foyer, whichever. I switch between. I don't know about y'all when you're referring to your foyer, whether you prefer to say foyer or foyer. Has since been converted into rows of shelves. Meeting rooms and offices long ago gave way to assorted reference collections and reading areas. This is wild. There's a cat. Oh, hey, you made it. Tiny Stella in the distance. No. Settle in with Stella and Kanika. You head over to Stella and Kanika's table and settle in. Reading adventure. Glad you found the place. Oh, dang, she changed her hair, I think. Looks wild. Hey, Ko, you look tired. My goodness, whatever happened to common decency? You can't go around telling someone they look unwell. You look marvelous, Ko. Snitch on my house. Nah. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm pretty amped up, actually. I've never done a Scooby-Doo before. That sounds like he fucks dogs. Kanika, you can't just tell someone they look tired. I'm gonna go with number 2, I think. Yeah, it was pretty hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered. With all those dreadful creatures in every nook and corner, it's a wonder you got even a wink. I can't say I got a wink myself. Yeah, same. Anyways, I guess we should get started. Hey there, strangers. And literal stranger. Hey there, library man. Digging that bow tie. Yeah, he does kind of. Oh, goddamn. Uh-oh. What was that? What was that? Excuse me. Ugh. Sorry, shenanigans. Talk to animals. What was that? Yep. Oh. I had a pancake cup earlier and made the mistake of leaving it on my desk. And sometimes Pico and Chew team up. Pico knocks stuff off of desk. Chew licks stuff off of floor. Y'all know about pancake cups, by the way? Because they fucking rock. I love pancake cups. I love eating definitely garbage stuff that will definitely kill me very quickly. Oh, man. So, it's pancake in a cup. You add a little bit of water in, you microwave it for a minute. And that is a pancake cup. Sounds like it would be very bad. It's actually very good. Kind of like a mug cake, but with even less work. You literally just take the lid off, put a little water in, you stir it, and it turns into batter. And then you microwave it for a minute 10, and it puffs up into a pancake in a cup. Rip the lid off it! I don't understand what's scary about them. They're cakes that you make in a pan. Yours, you have to point to something else to describe it. Ours is literally what the name says it is. Huge rip. So do we try to bed the librarian man? Or what? Number 2? Alright. Hey, I'm Co, Tabitha's cousin. I'm in town for the funeral, as I call it. Ah, I should have known you were a Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. Not that I knew her very well. I was still a little kid when she left. But that Scarlet resemblance, it's, strong. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm Oscar Gutierrez, Chief Librarian, and only librarian. Oscar's amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here grow up with, or get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple shelves of boring books donated by old people. Y'all are too kind. But speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. You know the crowd she hangs around with. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled. Yeah, what's this old Maxwell place? It's this great old abandoned spot. We used to hang out there when we were teens. I can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors there were like Swiss cheese. I should really have a talk with Rosalina when she gets home. Oh God, do we absolutely throw this out there in front of dear old dad? Does he know? Probably, yeah. Also, why is mischief capitalized? And teens as well. Probably. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to react, but I feel like it's interesting. Really, Mal? Why do you feel that strongly about it? Yeah, but I mean, we know we're not crazy. And the other two people at the table can back us up. They can vouch. I don't know. It's cute. Whatever it is. Kind of looks like a Pokemon. They all look like Pokemon to me. Because I don't know anything about Pokemon. I'm doing it. Okay, I'm getting a not great face from Kanika. I don't like the thought of teens getting up to mischief with all those ditchlings in the woods. Ditchlings? That's actually why we came in today. Have you ever heard of them? They're a cryptid, and seeing one's supposed to mean a disaster's around the corner. Doesn't ring a bell. Dang, worth a shot. I mean, it was fine. The sky didn't fall on our heads. Okay, if you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall our town, where would you start looking? Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd probably try to figure out what sort of disasters this region typically falls prey to. I mean, that giant mural painting we saw to the left when we came in the library, I have a feeling is the likeliest clue. Because clearly the miners had somebody tied up to a plank and they were carrying him, and there was a giant fire in the background. So some shit went down here. Also, I love Stella's drawing. Look at the ditchling. Or Michael, yeah. Should I be worried about something? I don't know yet. I'll be right back. Gonna go nab some more books. Behave while I'm gone, Gretchen. Tenosis, thank you for the biddies. Aw, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Here, have a biscuit, old gal. Well, ain't you the sweetest thing on two legs? Gretchen inhales the soft biscuit, drool leaking from her toothless mouth as she swallows it whole. The drawing says otherwise. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in those woods. Kanika, you saw the video! Kanika! A man's already dead. wildlife. I think I'm good with this one. This one. This one. So 1, 3, or 4. I mean, this is the biggest probably thing that we saw out there. Whatever's out there in the woods has been brutalizing the local wildlife. I don't think it's safe. I'm gonna try calling Rosalina again. Oh, I like his... Look at the details. This is so cool. Mr. Librarian has... Do you know what this is? Do you recognize this? For his phone cover? Yeah, Pandora has it. It's a library checkout card that you would have inside... Yeah, fuck you. I'm sure she's fine, really. Rosalina's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting into trouble, and we'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled. Thanks, Kanika. And Co, if you see a 13-year-old girl with a black braid and glasses, would you let her know her dad is worried about her? Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand. Got him. Just grabbed a whole mess of local history books. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up a chair. All right. This is going to be so much faster with the two of you here to help out. Got our snacks. Got our source documents. Let's get this research party started. Reading awaits. Okay, this is interesting. Flip through Veins of Scarlet, a history of the Scarlet Hollow coal mines. Flip through Silas Scarlet, soldier, woodsman, leader. Flip through Appalachian folk monsters. Reading is for suckers. Let Kanika and Stella do the work for you, just like school projects. Let's go for it. Oh, cool. I like. Forced into retirement at age 50 due to a war injury from his time in the Indian Wars, exacerbated by his short stint serving as a captain in the Confederacy, Silas Scarlet also lost his eldest two sons to that bloodiest of wars, leaving his third eldest son, Andrew Jackson Scarlet, to take charge of the mine. Under his leadership, the mine prospered, undoubtedly in part due to the growth of the railroad industry. Managed to evade the coal union for decades, making them one of the most profitable mines in the country. Andrew Scarlet built the surrounding town into what it is today, with expensive stone buildings, a bustling main street, and overseeing it all, the elegant Scarlet estate that was, until 1889, the largest and finest feat of architecture in the region. Culminating in the tragic collapse of 1918. It was found that Charles Shaw, the co-manager of the mine, had loosened security measures to increase production during World War I, resulting in a fatal collapse and the deaths of over 160 men and boys, some as young as 10. Thank you, Babby. That smells great. Hot chai. I love a hot chai. The casualties included Andrew Jackson Scarlet's eldest son, Theodore, who had taken over for his aging father during the bustle of the war. His brother, Enoch V. Scarlet, managed to pull the mine from the brink of ruin, thereby saving the town. Hot chai. So this is how your family made its fortune. Yeah. Sucks. Silas Everett Scarlet was born to Colonel Everett J. Scarlet in 1818, one of 12 siblings. He grew up in eastern North Carolina during a tumultuous time in the state's history, and not much is known about his life before he joined the Army in 1836. He quickly rose through the ranks, in part due to his father's connections, but also due to a particular ruthlessness, for which he received the nickname Bloody Silas Scarlet. The federal government granted the now Captain Silas a tract of bounty land in exchange for his service in the Indian War, and he settled into the hills of North Carolina in 1841. That land would become Scarlet Hollow. But it started as a simple log cabin built by Silas owned 2 hands, occupied by his family of 10. Silas, his wife Mary Joseph Scarlet, and their 8 children. Logging business brought many workers and fellow landowners to the hills, but it wasn't until Silas discovered rich seams of coal running underneath the entire region that Scarlet Hollow was really put on the map. He saved what he could and bought the surrounding hillside at a great discount, cleverly hiding what he knew about the land's true value. Thus, he had all the resources to found Scarlet Hollow's now famous coal mine. You're finished with this one. A few entries catch your eye. Okay. Often linked to Cherokee legends, some cite the Wampus Cat as originating with the story of a woman who sought vengeance against a monstrous cat demon for driving her husband mad. She hunted it down and, by wearing a bobcat mask, tricked it into using its own vile magic on itself, freeing the people of their region from its evil. Others say the creature comes from the story of a woman who wore the pelt of a wild cat to witness forbidden hunting rites. The hunters of her village gathered to perform the rites, and she watched in secret from underneath the cat's pelt, but was soon discovered. For her indiscretion, she was fused with the pelt and transformed into a creature that was neither human nor cat, forced to wander the wilderness alone, feared by all. Her calls are those of great sadness and serve as a warning to anyone who dares go against tradition. Tommyknockers originated in Cornish mythology, spreading to the United States when Cornish immigrants began working in Appalachian mines. They're named for the knocking that can be heard from seemingly within the walls before a cave-in. According to some, the knocking serves as a benevolent warning. Others believe that the creatures take stolen hammers to the supports of mines and collapse them on whoever is unfortunate enough to still be inside. They are traditionally thought to be impish, leprechaun-like beings, but some claim they are the spirits of dead miners, forever cursed to haunt their final resting place. There was a hunter who lived in a tiny cabin in the middle of the woods, all alone with his hunting dog. One night, after a particularly bad week of hunting, both their stomachs empty, the hunter spied something out of the corner of his eye. This feels like a scary story. Some small creature had gotten into the cabin through a hole. Before he could even figure out what it was, he'd drawn his gun and fired at the thing, his hunger guiding his actions. But it was quick and ran back through its hidey hole and out of sight, leaving only its long black tail shot off by the hunter's rifle. "Guess this'll have to do," he said to his dog, and threw the tail in a pot to cook a soup. He and his dog ate well that night, the tail filling them both up. The hunter crawled into bed, satisfied, and his dog curled up at his feet. He woke up to the sound of long nails scrabbling across wood. His dog was nowhere in sight, only a rumpled spot on the covers where he'd been. And in the gloom, he saw 2 big yellow eyes staring right at him. "I want my Tailipo." A high, hoarse voice. Oh, I should have read that first. "I want my Tailipo." A high, hoarse voice croaked from the darkness. "Go away," he screamed at the thing. But it stepped closer to him, still shrouded in darkness, the sound of long claws dragging across hard wood accompanying its movements. "I want my my chili paw! The creature growled again. I'll get my dog after you, the hunter squeaked, his voice catching in his throat with fear. But there was no dog to be seen. I want my chili paw! Before the hunter could so much as scream, the creature leapt from the darkness, long claws stretched out towards the hunter. No one is sure what the creature did to him that night, but the next morning all that remained of the hunter, his dog, and his cabin was a chimney standing alone in the woods. Damn, the hunter exploded! You're done here. You close the book and put it back. I think I'm all done. Let's check in. All right. If we're going with what Kanika's mom told us last night, I think we can rule out any natural disasters as what brought the ditchlings here. But not nuclear incidents. Looks like our state has had a history with those. What about y'all? Find anything? Meow. Oh boy, we're about to have a conversation. Look at the way that cat is looking at us. Before you can respond, a handsome black cat leaps onto the table. Stella quickly slams her book shut. Oh, is she afraid the cat's gonna read it? Hey Pixel. Pixel. Nice. You might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find. Pixel, my dear friend, it's been too long. How have you been? Hungry. Did Stella bring the good stuff? Haha, don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget your treats. Oh yeah, snack time. Crunch, crunch. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of our books. He can't stand the thought that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. This feels insane to say out loud. But I'm very curious about the answer. God damn it. Hey Pixel, what do you think about the monsters we saw in the woods? I'm an indoor cat. I don't know nothing about no woods. I just hang out in the library, especially now that our house got haunted. Okay, I'm just gonna blurt this out. Pixel says your house is haunted. What's up with that? Dr. Flard, thank you for 5 months. Very much appreciated. Oh my god, that reminds me. When I was working the other day, I don't know how many of you are familiar with a little movie called Johnny Mnemonic, but I had never watched it. And it's... well, I didn't think it was very good. But since I was working, and I wasn't that interested, I kind of let it go in the background. And I'm working away. And they just started saying and kept saying, Dr. Allcome. Over and over. Dr. Allcome. And that's my takeaway from Johnny Mnemonic. It is horrific. It's not a good movie. It's borderline B movie, but doesn't really have redeeming B movie qualities. All right, so now that no one is going to be friends with us anymore, let's see what they have to say. Johnny Mnemonic feels like... it's weird that it's starring Keanu. It's like... you know how when... I feel like this is a more recent trend, but like whenever a movie comes out and it's like a blockbuster, I don't know what happened, but now there's like instantly there's always these budget knockoffs that come out the same day now. Surely y'all have seen this shit, this phenomenon, right? Yeah, it feels very much like a same-day knockoff Matrix. How did you know? Yes! Boom! The wins keep coming. It's not much older. Matrix came out in 99? Maybe 98? I think it came out in 99. And Johnny Mnemonic came out in 95. So pretty close together, actually. So it's kind of shocking how bad it is. Like, it's from the same general time period. And what's wild is Keanu probably went straight from working on that to working on The Matrix. Well, I guess 4 years is a long... That's a long period of time. Would they have worked on The Matrix for 4 years, do you think? Hey, I'm not... You can like it all you want. I found it very difficult to watch. If I would have seen it back when it was fresher, I could definitely see it being like a kind of a guilty pleasure type of movie for me. But coming at it, you know, almost 30 years late, not so much. Ko is either psychic or he can talk to animals. It's a long story. Hot psychic. Hot talk to animals. Kanika said no comment. We've been living in the library for a little bit. It's been great. Way more snacks. Way more scritches. Jesus Lord. Septumsign. I can't do it. Sept sometimes. Sept sometimes. Not septum signs. Why did that screw me up so bad? Sept sometimes. I think it's because this is basically almost the beginning of sometimes. Sept. Sumpt. And my mouth just wanted to go straight to times. Sept sometimes there's too much scritches. Hold up. What kind of haunting are we talking about here? Unexplained noises? Objects appearing in strange and unfamiliar places? Oh, Oscar, don't get her hopes up like that. Nothing like that, sorry. The floor in my bedroom just keeps seeping blood, and I've seen a strange figure in the hallway a couple of times. You know, the usual. Wait, you've seen a full-body apparition? The floor, Stella, was seeping blood? Stella, it's probably just a dirty pipe or something. But what if it's a ghost? It's totally a ghost. Let's go bust it. I have to go with number one here. Gretchen is just 1,000-yard stare directly at us this whole time. It's totally a ghost. Let's go bust it. Y'all are more than welcome to check it out. Maybe tomorrow night? Yes, we'll be there. Yeah, that sounds like a fun way to spend an evening. Can't wait to get spooked by some creaky pipes. like this question, and I feel like I'm just going to leave Pixel be. What do you say? You decide to leave Pixel be. Nice. Nice. The cat curls up on the table, fast asleep. All right. I'd better get back to shelving. Let me know if y'all need anything. Like eavesdropping. Huh? Why are we asking this? Do you think there's a cult? Pack! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Ponderers. Wow, we got a lot of exploring to do. Have you had any luck with Rosalina? Haha, not yet. I knew a teen would be a handful. Why is this capitalized again? But I didn't think it'd happen overnight. Was that a joke? I feel like I lost the connection on something. I'll probably head out once you're all done and check in on her usual haunts. Yeah, but like... they all made like laughing faces. The music just kicked into gear. Stella, what was that you were saying about nuclear incidents? You were talking about the Goldsboro thing, right? Haha, yeah. Apparently, in the 60s, a B-52 carrying a live warhead broke up mid-air and dropped a couple of bombs. Fascinating bit of history there. The first of the 2 bombs landed upright after its parachute got caught in a tree. Thankfully, it didn't go off. At the time, the government claimed that the bomb was unarmed, but it later came out that the only thing preventing a detonation was a single electrical switch which failed to trigger on the descent. And 60 years later, the second bomb still hasn't been recovered. Right. Its conventional explosive disintegrated in midair, but most of the nuclear material was made unrecoverable by flooding. If I remember correctly, they just buried it and sealed it up. Maybe. I'm sorry, did you say they buried it? Do you all need something dug up? Because if so, I'm your gal. So the nuke made the ditchlings. Case solved. If the bomb is somewhere else, why would there be so many ditchlings here? Oh god, we're screwed. This is perhaps the most pertinent comment, I feel. Yeah, Goldsboro is almost 400 miles from here. Not that we should be looking too hard at the disaster angle. Whatever those creatures are, they're biological. Look, you never know with radiation. We actually know quite a bit. It just melts you. It doesn't make monsters. And a 60-year-old bomb isn't going to explode on its own hundreds of miles away and kill us here. Plus, he already said that, like, everything that made it a bomb is not... it just doesn't exist now. It's not a bomb. It is discarded nuclear material. You never know. There could always be a whole underground society of bomb-worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up. I've missed this. You lean in quiet. You lean in and quietly whisper to Stella and Kanika. Do you guys think there's like a cult here? Okay. Funny, but we would not say this. We saw these fucks. Yeah, let's throw the cops under the bus. That feels good. That feels correct. These also feel good. We only get to choose one though. I mean, this is probably the best, most general thing to say. All right. Going with cops. Those cops were awfully suspicious last night. Really weird combination of being dismissive and trying to pin things on me. I don't know, it just feels like a cover-up. Yeah, that was pretty bad, but I'm not sure they really have it in them to be part of a cult. Definitely. I don't think they're capable of putting in the effort. Alright, that was our one. So about the coal mines here, Kanika visibly shudders. I get cold sweats just thinking about being in a place like that. I feel for the guys who work up there. I could never. Speak for yourself. I love a good crevasse. What happened after the mine collapse? The book just kind of glosses over that. There was a union for a little bit, but it didn't last. There's not a whole lot written about the past century here. Yeah, the Scarlet Hollow mine isn't exactly the most ethically run business. No offense or anything. I'm sure Tabby runs the mines better than Charles Shaw did. Still hasn't let the union in, though. There's a reason she and I don't talk. Nice. Hell yeah. A union-busting mine collapsed from poor working conditions. Color me shocked. Yeah, it's pretty awful. That's what the sculpture out front is for, commemorating all the men and children who died that day. Every kid in Scarlet Hollow learns about the collapse of 1918. Our teachers love to emphasize how many children they had working down there, probably to try and show us how good we have it or whatever. Low bar, if you ask me. You know, that could be what the ditchlings were warning us about. Another collapse. Writing it down on the list of potential disasters.
That's for Chew.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's hot as hell.
Yeah, it just came out of the oven. Don't feed it to him. But
Is it supposed to be something? Oh, I see it now. Oh yeah, Stegosaurus and a little Brachiosaurus.
Yeah.
How'd you do those? Did I?
Yeah.
And it's very hot and it's burning my thumb. He wants it really bad. He knows it's for him.
Well, I mean, he reacts that with any treat. But, yeah.
He's very excited. He looks like Gretchen right now. I almost forgot about my chai until now. Now it's ready.
You'll get that later.
Nice. Yeesh, Stella, that's morbid. And besides, it was all Charles Shaw's fault. They keep putting like similar vowel words together with little slight differences that are just messing my mouth up. The labor market is way more strict now. There's no way you can get away with the kind of safety cutbacks he pulled. This is a fucking lie. Y'all don't actually think the mine is about to collapse, right? Haha, no, I don't think so. Phew, had me worried there for a second. I hate to give Tabithy any credit, but the mine is safer now than it was back then. Still, what a horrible thought. You never know. You guys really seem to have a bone to pick with Charles Shaw. That's what happens when someone directly causes a monumental disaster, especially in a small town like this. People tend to spit when they hear your name. He got run out of town on a rail, you know. Oh, that's what the mural is. That was Charles Shaw. And that's not a figure of speech. Back then, they actually tied you to a rail and ran you out of town. There's a big mural of it over there on the far wall. He got off easy, if you ask me. I mean, this seems likely. Ooh. There was that. And that's another branch. I mean, Stella already wrote down the collapse. This could be a thing. It could be the nuclear material. Maybe they, I mean, 400 miles is quite far for a mine. I don't know what the longest mine is, but I would guess a few miles, not 400 miles. Yeah, but 400 miles? I guess. Yeah, bud, it's still too hot. But soon. What if there's something toxic in the mines poisoning the town? Wayne seems sick. That creep who keeps coming around my mom's tea room? He snuck up on us last night and called out Co by name. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with him. Maybe there's some sort of parasite down in the mines. Maybe it infected Wayne, and maybe Wayne infected the local wildlife. Hey, here we go. Because we did see those, like, weird embryo things inside of those bulbous protrusions on the chicken. Huh, yeah, that could work. Yeah, hell yeah, got written down, I told you. So, Silas Scarlet. Yuck. Yuck. More yuck. So we got leftist, centrist, and rightist. Yeesh. I figured old money from the South wouldn't be great, but he sure did some things to get where he was, huh? That book is a perfect example of why you should use multiple sources for your research instead of trusting the first thing you read on a subject. Oh boy. Yep, dude was a monster. The mines made a lot of money during the Civil War, too, and you can probably guess which side a North Carolinian business owner would be working for. Sorry you're related to him. Oh wow, that ended our exploration. Alright. Do you think the ditchlings are here for retribution? I get it, it must be one of those burial ground situations, right? Like in Poltergeist. This town is stuck in the past and built on atrocities. It's already practically collapsing onto itself. No offense. He seems like a terrible person, but I don't see what that has to do with bad omens or creatures in the woods. I don't think he's really relevant to whatever's happening right now. Never mind. Ah, so this is still this conversation. I thought I don't know. So this is all about him. What about number 1 here? This line is good, but it feels a bit strong. But basically, I'm for 1 or 3 right now. Sorry. Some chai down the wrong pipe. But I like chai in every pipe. I'm gonna go with number 1. Do you think the ditchlings are here for retribution? That seems tenuous. Assuming Kanika's mom is right, they're here as an omen, not because they're going to do something themselves. And I think we know how I feel on the matter. So, Appalachian folk monsters. Wampus cats kind of sound like they could be mountain lions. Voice like a woman crying out, somewhere between person-sized and cat-sized. Definitely. They are 100% mountain lions. Kanika, you know there are no mountain lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be a skeptic. Oh, Stella, one of these... Oh, Stella, one of these days you'll trust us. But the myths are old, right? Mountain lions didn't go extinct in the Appalachians that long ago. Those legends just haven't died off yet. Almost every cryptid can be tracked down to either a hoax or someone getting confused about a perfectly normal animal. Sometimes both. Bigfoot, for instance, started as a prank, then folks saw bears walking around on their hind legs and got freaked out, and now here we are. You'll eat those words when I get the first clear footage of a Bigfoot. If you manage that, I will print out a piece of paper that says Bigfoot isn't real and literally eat it, I promise. I'm holding you to it. Do you think the ditchlings are Tommyknockers? With the whole warning thing? Good thought. But Tommyknockers live in mines. That's like their whole thing. I'm gonna write it down though. Tommyknockers are literally just the sounds that happen when a bunch of rocks and wood are about to collapse. Are they? Or are they the sound of mysterious creatures pounding on the rocks and support beams with hammers to cause a collapse? There's simply no way to know. My mom used to tell me that Tally-Po story when I was little. Tally-Po. I can't believe I forgot that one. It scared me so bad I didn't eat soup for years. I thought a monster might try and dig it out of my stomach if I did. Haha, I love that one. There's this old chimney in the woods that I used to think was the chimney from Tally-Po. The one that was left after the thing did whatever it did. You know, that is a funny, kind of common thing. I'm sure many of you who live like more in the boondocks can vouch for this. But there's a weird number of like just freestanding chimneys. Yeah. Because it's the sturdiest thing. Like if the house burns down, like an old house, like 100 years old or older, the chimney's the thing that's going to be still standing. So it's a good story for playing off of something that you regularly see. Jesus Christ. Bringing this up brought out like all the pedantry. We all know, all of us, 100% of us know why the chimneys are the last thing standing. We didn't need the entire staff of Wikipedia to educate us all. It's just a cool thing to make a story around. Now I know that's just because oh my fucking god! That doesn't mean it's not the chimney from Tailypo. I've camped out there a couple of times and seen some pretty spooky stuff. Yeah, I watched that video. You saw raccoons. You're gonna get rabies one of these days chasing after wildlife like that. What can I say? I like to live on the edge. Let's move on. Boy, I like all of these. I really don't know what to do. Wait, if I still have to click to do a quick save, what's quick about it? Hey, buddy. Rosalina, huh? That does seem like the most immediately productive, like actually directly helpful thing to do. I could, yeah, you know? I could just ask what they think. I actually like that. Let's do that. Why am I taking charge anyway? This is the team here. The monster hunting team. Well, what do y'all think? There's an awful lot of mine-related stuff in my notes. Maybe that should be our next stop. We can poke around, find out if anyone's seen anything weird. Just to clarify, you're suggesting we go to question some of the miners, right? We are not poking around unprepared in the actual mines, right? ... Right? Yeah, totally, 100%. I would never. We don't even have a good reason to go down there. Good. Let's keep it that way. You know how I feel about mines. I promise, Sneaks. We're just going to question some of the miners. And if that questioning gives us a good reason to poke around, say a cool abandoned coal mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You can cross that bridge when we come to it. I am not going underground. I'm just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface. Yeah, I want to go in the mines. Okay, good. And hopefully we can find out what's wrong with Wayne while we're at it. For the record, this wasn't my idea. So I don't really like 1 or 2. 3 is a maybe. 4, I don't know. 5, maybe. 6, maybe. To be honest, 7 I feel is pretty good. I like the gung-ho attitude stuff. Yeah, I don't see Tabitha being helpful. I would see her as more than likely impeding our progress. Awesome, let's roll. Look at us going out on a caper together. I missed this. I missed it too. I mean, sure, it's not under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store that I stopped running the store. I didn't realize how much I missed being able to hang out with you. Though there is something missing. Reese. Fox, thank you for the gift sub. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen each other. Have you seen him lately? Nope. I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad. That poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet Ko. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave. Hell yeah, let's do it. All right, let's roll out. All right, cool. We're going to meet Reese. See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. Thanks, guys. I'll keep y'all posted. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness. Oh, well, this does not bode well. Is he sick with ditchlings? Reese. Goddamn, Kanika's a fucking goth cowboy. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies, too. Shh, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. I'm not going to wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Ko would get along super well too. Hi, I'm Ko, Vivian's kid? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure whose kid I am. Stella, if Reese is that sick, we shouldn't be dragging him along on adventures! Wow, dude, that's how you blow it. Lie. Yeah, nothing strenuous here at all. Yeah, that's not suspicious. I'm gonna just introduce my damn self. Hi, I'm Ko. Vivian's kid? I know who you are. The way she avoids looking at you as she speaks makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've done nothing at all. Reese's mom turns back to the house, sighing. Sorry, I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses both of you too. Wow, leaving me entirely out. She sighs again, as if deciding whether to finish her thought. She's a Tabither. Probably, possibly, maybe, could be. You might be right. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper, and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. And I suppose you can come too, Ko. Wow, geez, damn, what the fuck? That would be great. I could bring a side dish, maybe deviled eggs. Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Okay, I'll bring soda then. That's not... Okay, yes, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home. She might cheer him up. You know they have those therapy dogs in No dogs. Why, I never. The absolute gall. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. You're so accommodating and polite and kind and nice and a really great friend. And thank you for everything you're doing. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. Ah, that's what we saw in the cutscene. He's a ditchling. God, that woman makes me so nervous. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She always had the best stickers when we got our shots. Had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry. I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Her eyes Her eyes. I think they're supposed to be closed, but they look like they've been burned out of her head. Cool. I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Co. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. Yeah, why are you walking? I mean, we're going to go with Stella, but I want to ask, why? Is Kanika like a terrible driver? Why not just drive up with Kanika? Aren't the mines a bit of a ways off? Don't worry about it, Co. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. It gets a little tight with more than 2 people. I'll walk with Stella. We'll meet you there. Maybe we'll get an explanation from Stella now that Kanika's not around. Seemed like she couldn't answer in front of Kanika. The woods are calm and serene compared to last night, though you can't help but get the feeling that danger lurks just beyond the trees. Hey, thanks for coming along with us. With Gretchen and me, I mean. I hope I haven't seemed too cold about everything that happened last night. The truth is that I'm barely keeping myself together. I just don't know how to let it out. Duke died out there last night, and I can't stop thinking that it might have been my fault. If only I'd dived for that flashlight. If only I didn't drag you along into the woods. Stella, whatever happened last night, you did nothing wrong. I just wish she could understand that. She's such a good girl. Stella pauses, searching for what to say. It's like there's this guilt boiling under my skin, but the only way I can process what happened is by turning off the part of me that feels things. When I'm around other people, it's like I think of Duke dying as just a thing that happened. Like it's just part of another video. Because if I actually admit to other people that I feel something, then I'd have to admit to myself that what happened is my fault. Oh my god. That is not even true, but god damn. That is a heavy thing to say. Holy shit. Big, massive oof. That seems like a doofus thing to say. That's not bad. I don't like that. So basically number 1 or number 4 for me. Tommy Tallarico is approaching your location. Alright, 4 is popular. What happened, happened. And we can question our decisions and blame ourselves for what happened until the cows come home. Or we can move forward. Together. Thanks, Co. You're right. I should be better at taking my own advice. Alright. But I don't know if Nakomi wanted to be present for this, bud. She probably does. He's looking at this little pie so lovingly. He's locked eyes upon it. He knows it belongs to him. I'll give you a sneaky little piece. Sorry, I made it like hard to get. There you go. Don't tell Nakomi. Eyes on the pies. I'm glad we could talk about this, though. I can't imagine what it'd be like to go through something like last night alone. The conversation comes to a fucking halt, with you, Stella, and Gretchen all whirling around to face the source of the sound. Bird. A bird? Let me at it, I can get it. Back off, dog. This is my stick. Look at the eyebrows. Look at those angry-ass eyebrows on this bird. Whoa, calm down, girl. It's just a bird. The same probably goes for the two of us. I guess we're a little on edge. Let's hurry to the mine. It shouldn't be much further. Kanika casually leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. Hey. Y'all have a good walk? Yeah, it was great. I mean, not that you were missing out or anything. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Nope. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? God damn, look at Gretchen. What the fuck? Look at this expression. I guess we just go talk to people. I guess so. I should probably be on lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Tabitha? Yeah. I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or two too many. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. What can I say? Oh, what can I say? I thrive in the limelight. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. If Stella's on lookout duty and only one of us is going in, what's the third person doing? I take it I'm the one of us you're talking about. I've got this. I'm not interested in sneaking around. I'm going to find my cousin. Talking to people scares me. You should do it, Kanika. Okay. Well, I mean, I think we know. So this would be kind of dumb. But I think a lot of the characters have indicated that they're not very good at crossword puzzles. But we could be the town hero. I've got this. But I've already explained from some family. If we're gonna explore, I would do this one. Lie. I've got this. He did not have it. He didn't have it. This one? It feels less stupid than the first one. Bow. I take it I'm the one of us you're talking about. Tabitha and I aren't exactly friends, and pretty much all of the miners shop at the general store. I don't want to make folks uncomfortable, you know? It's probably for the best, Co. Alright. Fuck, shit, damn. Ah, God. Explore, hot, tease. Peg has surfaced once again. This could be more tame than it seems. It is a true statement, even in the non-hot tease way. Because she was nothing if not shy. Explore, hot tease, lie, talk to animals. Oh yeah, it's to Stella. Hell with it. I didn't peg you as shy. Not after our introduction last night. Last night? Oh, you mean when I called you cute? Oh, fuck, it wasn't the Stella. They need to tell you. Well, you are. It was just an observation. I made it in the comfort and safety of my own home. Just because I sometimes speak my mind doesn't mean I should be the one going in there. Yay! His little pie is probably ready, but I didn't, I wanted to wait for you. Oh, I know, but I thought you might want to see Chew enjoy his pie.
I'll have to break it up.
Yeah? Are you a pie boy?
Nope.
Did he lick it?
I licked the side. I don't think he actually hit the pie.
Gosh, I was about to give you pie, bud. But this is not great for breaking into pieces.
Yeah. Maybe you should just give him the rest of his dinner.
Yeah, maybe.
Penny tried taking hers on the couch. I was like, eat that in your kennel. And she didn't turn around and go to the kennel.
Come here, bud. Come here. Okay.
Here. You know a little dinosaur with a pumpkin on it? There we go. Good job.
Immediately licks me in the nose. All right, you can have more of that later, bud. Oy. All right, I'll be back in just a moment. Stay away from there, pie guy. Come here. Oh yeah. Okay. So I guess I fucked up. Oh well. All right. I've got this. You'll do great. Mmm. Tiny apple pie. You'll do great. So the plan. You know those cheesy old rom-coms where somebody wears an earpiece on their first date? Whoa, do you have some kind of surveillance setup in the back of your van that I didn't know about? What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can just do a group call. She has a Batman utility belt on. Did she always have that? Is that where she got the earbuds? Kanika hands you a pair of earbuds from her Batman utility belt. We can feed you questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if Tabitha's headed your way. Dang, I've missed this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough. Aw, thanks. I do my best. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah? They're just trying to get rid of me now. Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone at the entrance to the mines. Your phone buzzes. Hey. Can you hear us? Try saying something. Okay, Dad. Something. Stella and Kanika chuckle on the other end of the line. Alright, cool. Nothing to do now but enter the work site. Enter. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow Mine. Sorry, I'm being a pie guy right now. I'm in. Hacker voice. All right, Morpheus. Good to know. What the hell? We're avoiding Tabitha. Is that Wayne? You approach the nearest group of miners. A blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. Their uniforms identify them as Harrison, Davis, and Zax. You got a reason to be bothering us? Let's just fuck up instantaneously. Aha! Oh no. The shadow boss. That's concerning. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut-up. Miss that dude. I feel like I shouldn't say that. I feel like I should say this. Yeah, I almost want to do a playthrough where that's the only thing I say to everyone I meet. I say that, and then I remain silent until they leave. I really feel like this game needs a number of playthroughs. What happened to him? The miners shift for a moment, uncomfortably glancing at one another. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, He's gone. That's all that matters. Press them. What happened to him? That's exactly the same thing I said. What are you, some sort of cop? I'm thinking 1 or 2. I mean, sorry, 1 or 3. Just tell me what happened. Fuck off. Hey, Zax, come on, man. Nah. I've been here decades longer than you, and I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start anyways. Sorry. Bait, huh? I don't quite know what he meant by that. Oh shit, is it Tabitha? You stop in your tracks, a shiver running up your spine as an unfortunately familiar voice calls out to you. Oh! You shouldn't be up here. It's dangerous. Nice hat. Are you dressed as a jellyfish? Ghost! Why are you following me? You don't have to be afraid of me. Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. What the fuck? Before you can say another word, the figure is gone. Hey, Ko, are you still there? We've just been getting static from you. Yeah, I feel like number one is the way to go. Wayne got the jump on me. Whoa, I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? He told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. That I'd be safe there. Why would he tell me that? What the hell is that supposed to mean? He must have been threatening you, right? The plot thickens. Wayne trying to make me leave just means that we're on the right track. I'm not about to back down. Yeah, this is like when you're playing Carmen Sandiego and you pick a destination, and then when you get there, it's all beep-a-dee-ba-dee, beep-a-dee-ba-dee-beep-a-dee-ba-dee, beep-a-dee-beep-a-dee-beep-a-dee. Sorry, I have made a mess. I'll be right back again. So only 3 episodes of this thing are out, huh? Damn. That sucks. Maybe that was Wayne. Oh shit, it's coming out in December? Yes. I just, like... This is so good, and I could absolutely get very immersed in it. I'm not surprised it's taken forever. Whoa, so brave. Oh, wow, they're making fun of me now. Heck yeah, Ko, we've got your back. Hey there, can we help you with something? Huh. Do we ask about Wayne again? Or do we ask about Out of the Ordinary? We might get a different response from a different group of people. We also might get to do both of these. Do any of you know a man named Wayne? Wayne? Do you mean Sam Wayne? What are you asking about him for? Wait, have you seen him? What do we say to that? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like he's dead and been dead for a while. And if I say I saw him just now, I feel like the response is going to be, get the fuck out of here. Practical Joker guy. Of course, then why would they ask if I'd seen him if they know that he's been dead for a while? On the other hand. He's been following me. Oh, thank God. Everyone thought he was dead. Ah! I was right. Now, hold on. Creepy doesn't exactly sound like Wayne, does it? How do you know it was him? The name on his jacket, it did say Wayne. Just like yours says Smith. That is how jackets with name tags work. Except his is on the wrong side. So do all of our jackets, but if I switch with Isaac's, that don't make me Isaac's. Hey, Mr. Man, down now. You're gonna get your little pie. Later. Down now. No, it's gotta be him. There's no way he's dead. You really think he's running around town, creeping on strangers and ignoring his friends and co-workers? Seems more likely to me that somebody took care of him, so to speak, and is running around in his clothes. Hey, we're getting somewhere here. Are you think maybe the story here is magic jackets? The miners stand in silence for a moment, considering what they've just heard. That's not possible. That's ridiculous. This is messed up, he said with a smile and a happy face. But who would do something like that? I don't know. Why don't you ask his girlfriend? Yikes, do you think? No way. Just saying. He wasn't exactly the first fellow to fall for her charms. Lots of heartbreak in that woman's history. Lots of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift. Dang, who are they talking about? I told him not to get involved with her. I told him. What do you guys think of Tamina? Who was Wayne seeing? Whoa, now if you don't know, there's no way I'm poking that wasp's nest. Forget we said anything. Yeah, I don't want to be next on the chopping block. Press them. Come on, don't dangle something like that. Look, I just don't want to cause any trouble. Enough people are losing their jobs as is. I've got mouths to feed. Losing their jobs, and in Sam Wayne's case, disappearing. We've already said too much. Come on, boys. I knew he would stay. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Fuck. It can't be Tabitha, can it? Should we check in? Just as a heads up, the only group I still see out there is pretty close to the main office. It might still be worth talking to them, but I don't know if I can give you all that much of a warning if Tabitha comes out. Well, I mean, it's not like she's gonna kill me. That's true, yeah, they did say that. I'm going for it. I want to try to talk to one last group of miners. Good luck. I'm a nosy Nancy, apparently. Going around asking questions, huh? You don't look like you're from the inspector's office. Have you noticed anything strange around here lately? All kinds of weird stuff happens in these hills. What sort of weird do you mean? Any weird animal sightings? I saw a raccoon with a big old tumor last week. Spooked me something awful. That's nature for you. Not always pretty. Oh, God. All right. All right. Have you heard any knocking in the mines? You asking us if we've heard the Tommy knockers? Of course we have. We're old timers. All us who were here before the machine got brought in know the Tommy knockers. What a nuisance, always stealing my hammers. It's true. Had a pickaxe stolen too. And when you heard knocking coming from one of the old tunnels, it was enough to make a man pray. Looks like I figured out what to do for my next video. You better not be thinking of going into those old mine shafts alone. I could always use a partner in crime. I'm not going to wind up down there with you, aren't I? Or I'm going to wind up down there with you, aren't I? Any noises from the woods? All the time. Howling, screaming, all sorts of fiendish caterwauling. Probably just screech owls and bobcats, you old coot. Might be, might not be. But I heard something the other night that sent the fear of God shivering down my spine, I tell you. Jesus Christ. It was probably a ditchling. A portent of doom. I mean, yeah. It sounds like he might... Both these guys might agree. I do like 3. I'm kind of with you there, punks. I saw what made that noise. It was a nudist. A nudist with alopecia. Oh yeah, look at their faces. I saw the creatures that made that noise. Pale, hairless nudists, and horribly misshapen, with little twisted up genitals. The two men stare at you, a look of disquiet in their eyes. I ain't never heard of anything like that up here. Damn, that almost sounds like a ditchling. Hey, 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 hey. My grandma used to tell me stories about them when I was a little kid. I guess it's not just my mom. People been getting sick? I mean, some of the older miners, sure, but I wouldn't call that unusual. That's all on that front. Sure. What do you think of the owner? Not the kindliest woman I've ever met. She runs the place all right. Tell that to all the boys she's been laying off lately. Keep going around saying that and see how long till you're one of them boys.
All I have to say is a mine that's doing well doesn't go around laying off its workers for no reason. I'm not so sure any of us are going to have jobs in a few years. Tate, you're a damn fool. You're going to be next if you keep up that kind of talk. So be it. But a man needs to speak his mind sometimes. What can you tell me about Sam Wayne? Oh ho ho, he got himself into trouble, didn't he? Why, you seen him around? What's that young buck up to? What do you think he's been up to? I think he's been doing a slasher movie, but in real life. I think he might have been murdered and someone's going around wearing his bloody clothes and pretending to be him. I heard from some of the other folks in camp that he had a nasty spat with an ex. What do we think? Yeah, the ex. That's using information that we just got, which is pretty good. I mean, it seems like it's probably Tabitha, but maybe they know. I've heard from some of the other folks in camp that he had a nasty spat with an ex and disappeared not long after. Ha, you mean the boss? As far as I know, that never ended. Stella audibly gasps. Yeah, I figured he just ran off to live in that big mansion with his belle. The thought of a strapping young man like him with that sour-faced broad always left such a bad taste in my mouth. Oh my god, gross. As if you wouldn't fall on your knees if a woman of means showed the slight bit of interest in you, or any woman at all. Fair enough. But I suppose this begs the question. Did she run him off, or did some jealous son of a bitch oust him? Wait, are you talking about Tabitha? Wait, are you talking about Pearl Ann? That is a good question. I didn't even think about that. Could be mistaken identity here. Wait, are you talking about Pearl Ann? Lord, no. Even Wayne had some standards. No, I'm talking about that little Miss Tabitha. Not that old lady Pearl Ann didn't have her day. Okay, so cleared that up. That's all. Thanks for the help. My pleasure. If that Wayne keeps bothering you, just let us know and we'll whip him into shape. Co, I think we've got a problem. Shit. What the hell are you doing here? Aw, crap. Good luck. Sorry, Co. And that's our cue. Pardon us. So much for whipping into shape. You shouldn't be here. This place is dangerous. Why can't you just stay in the estate and stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong? And what is that ridiculous thing doing in your ears? Are you trying to record my employees? Are you trying to record me? Tabitha snatches the earbuds out of your ears and throws them on the ground. Typical phone-addicted city dweller. Ugh. Gah. And I have a meeting in 5 minutes. I can't even drive you back. Okay, look, I don't want you wandering anywhere else. Just stay here for an hour. I can take you back to the estate as soon as my meeting wraps up. Jesus Christ. She sucks so much. Isn't this character an independent human? An adult? An adult human? Why is she so controlling? And so concerned? Like, just worry about yourself. Can you please do that for me? Whoa! Find out next time on ScreamADay. But it's that time. I don't know. I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way to go on this. We do have bananas tomorrow, so if I were to stop now, we wouldn't get back to this until Saturday. Yeah, well, okay, so the definite no's are I'm not going to throw Stella and Kanika under the bus. This just sounds stupid as hell. This ain't too bad. This one's interesting, but that seems like it's going to be pretty much an argument. This is rough. So, but, I mean, also valid. So 1, 2, 3. And then our other options are basically like, we could cave. I don't really want to. Yeah, I mean, I'm being harassed by a guy who looks like he's fucking dead. So it's, I think, perfectly valid to ask the question, right? Like, I don't see this as nosy. We're being harassed by your seemingly dead ex-boyfriend. I mean, has she been tactful? Not that you need to be eye for an eye with shit, but come on. She's been really pushing it. Oh my gosh, what is happening now? Excuse me. Sorry, just another little intermission. You were dating Sam Wayne. What happened to him? Excuse me? I'm not dating anybody. I don't even know a Sam Wayne. Huh. Whoever's been telling you this is clearly trying to spread rumors to hurt my character. Who said that? I want names. Ha! The exact people who didn't... No, wait. This is a mixture of ones from different groups of minors. I don't want to throw the minors under the fucking bus. What, you think I'm just going to rat them out? Ah. Here we go. This is the one. 4 ain't bad either, but let's just fucking... We're in for a penny. Let's go in for a pound. Tabitha, he's been following me. Why? How should I know? I don't know what these people told you, but I'm sure it's all bullshit. I don't involve myself with their lives. You think a bunch of minors on break are just going to be honest with a random stranger who wanders into their camp? You're more naive than I thought. I need to get to my meeting. Just stay here until I come get you and do not move a muscle. Oh, and if you don't want to be followed by some weirdo, just stay home. Okay. Tabitha rushes off to her meeting. You stoop to the ground and pick up Kanika's earbuds. Sorry I wasn't able to give you a better warning. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I don't know. Wayne could have been lying. Who the fuck's that? Oh, it's Rosalina. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of the hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. Wait, really? What is she doing here? Clearly, she's doing a delinquency. I'm going after her. Good idea. We'll try and catch up with you. Aw, shit. Aw, shit, Kanika. You rush over the hill and get your bearings. The sounds of active mining fading into the distance. Rosalina is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point toward a nearby mine. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. That explains why she wasn't answering her phone. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's not good. Stella's looking right at it and she doesn't give a shit. Think of your YouTube channel. Oh, there's whispering as well. Probably just the kids in the mine. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. And here I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me into an abandoned coal mine. Have capital T teens always been like this? I feel like I really missed out on my risk-taking years. Yeah. Yeah. I guess we should go after her, right? Yep. Yeah, let's head in before someone gets hurt. Whoa, you sure you want to take along, Neeks? Ko and I can handle this on our own. Yeah, I'm sure. As much as I hate confined spaces, I'm not about to let Rosalina get hurt in there. Even if it means I have to go underground. Stella and Kanika disappear into the mines. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. That's a good question. We have suspicions about Tabitha, but she should be an expert on mines. It would also be good to have someone on the outside know that we're going in. It's saying get out and get away from here. Really? Maybe the ditchlings are friends. Yeah, you would think Oscar, but then again, they already went in, and we don't probably have Oscar's number. I think this is prudent, and I'm going to do it. You pull out your phone and dial your cousin. What is it? You know I'm in a meeting. A kid just snuck into the Shaw mine. I figured you should know. What? Are you serious? Why do things keep happening to me? God, she sucks. Ugh, whatever. I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, alright? God, I don't even know why I'm trying to reason with you. It's not like you'll listen. I called you as a courtesy, but I'm not going to wait around for you. I swear to God. I'm sorry, but my mind's made up. You hang up the call. Hell yeah. Fuck you, Tabitha. You take a deep breath and follow your new friends into the mine. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expected. the air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. Hey, you made it! I told you he would. Oh boy, do I tell them this? I don't want to betray the monster squad. I just wanted to make a quick call and give Tabitha the 411. Are you kidding me? I don't know how long it's going to take for this to get through to you, Co, but that woman is not to be trusted. Well, what matters is the gang's all here. We'll find Rosalina in no time. Yeah, they're not happy about that. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Jesus, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? I certainly can't say I'm one for dark and stuffy places. This seems much more suited for a cat, if I do say so myself. Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than people expect them to be, and this one's real bad. You know, because of the child miners. Or should I say, the minor miners. I've watched far too many videos of, like, mine exploration, particularly, like, those old ramshackle fucking gold mines in, like, Arizona and California and stuff. And this looks fucking roomy. Most of what I've seen, they're like barely people-sized hallways, corridors, a hole that's just big enough for a ladder to go down through it, lots of crawling. They're much more terrifying than what's even being shown here. Kanika visibly shudders. Okay, I'm not superstitious, but if there's one way to make sure you get haunted, it's cracking jokes about dead child laborers while walking on their graves. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. I actually snuck down here a few times to try and get some good footage. Part of my ghost hunting phase. Jesus, Stella, the things you do for your viewers. Did you find anything? I wish. If any place in Scarlet Hollow was actually haunted, it'd be this mine, hands down. But all I got was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. Stella pauses as sound rushes overhead. Oh my god, what was that? The mine's going to collapse and we're all going to die here, aren't we? Stella sighs longingly, wishing for death. That's just how wind sounds down here. You sound so disappointed. It just brings back memories of my last foray into these depths. Every time I thought I'd finally found a spooky ghost, there wound up being a very unghostly explanation. Like local wildlife, for instance. Stella turns her flashlight up towards an alcove overhead.
Say, what's the big idea? Yeah, we was sleeping here. Shut that light off, you nosy bastards.
I am so sorry for my companions. Stella means well, I assure you. Bats aren't actually 100% blind. I think they're not totally blind. I think they sorta can see. But not... Yeah, like, they rely on their sonar for hunting and stuff like that. Those guys got me real good last time I was here alone. Well, there was an experiment, actually, that was pretty interesting of... I think it was bats versus owls. And the thing that's really crazy with bats, I think it was bats, was not literally bats fighting owls, but like their capabilities in the dark. And in low light, I think owls were better hunters, but
in absolute no light, the owls were like crashing into shit and stuff, but bats were like laser accurate. So that's the thing with bats, is that they can see, but their whole sonar thing is like fucking nuts. I'm sure you're quite worried about me after my behavior last night, Co, but let that interaction be assurance that my temper is most wholly under control. I wouldn't dare venture away from the safety of my Stella's arms in a horrible place like this. Yeah, this giant block of text is absolutely preceding this dog instantaneously bolting away. Oh my god, there are bats down here? I'm going to get rabies, aren't I? I'm going to get rabies and die in a mine collapse. You holding up okay, Neeks? Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little on edge. Kanika is stopped mid-sentence by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. Isn't deeper in the mine that way? I like the idea that they have options that they're picking as well. That's how life should just be. Okay, what was that? That was death. Of that I am certain. That was death. I have no idea what that was. Did that sound like knocking to you guys? Mine is collapsing, isn't it? We should hurry and try and find Rosalina. Y'all are being babies. Those are just totally normal cave sounds. Have you played Minecraft? That's gotta be a Tommyknocker, right? I knew that would get a smile. You know, maybe it is. I think there might have actually been something down here and I just missed it the first time around. Okay, no. Tommyknockers are not real. They're not allowed to be real. Are you trying to give me a panic attack? I'd love to spend some extra time giving you a panic attack. Maybe it's got something to do with the mystery. The three of you are interrupted by yet another, much less distant sound of a can being popped open. Now that wasn't Tommyknockers. That was Coors. It came from this way. Follow me. That was capital T teen stuff. Oh, weird that it's giving me an option when there's no other option. You and Kanika follow Stella further into the mine. Yep. Who's mine in the shop? Who's mine in the shop? Who's mine in the shop? Look at this fucking... Look at this high Bugs Bunny giving the finger. From Shaggy here. Modern Shaggy. Wait a minute. Blonde hair. Okay, well... For a second, I was thinking like Fred, Shaggy, Velma, whoever that other bitch is, and Scooby? You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageways give way to a small cavern. A group of teens turns and stares at you with annoyance. Oh, Daphne. Right. What the hell are you all doing in here? Hoodie girl. What the hell are you doing in here? You creeps? Are you stalking us? Yeah, creeps. I just said that, Alexis. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. What are you, 5? What are you guys even doing down here? This is the most miserable place I've been in my entire life. We're here to make sure you don't hurt yourselves. Your dad's looking for you, Rosalina. Chill out, Kanika. They're just teens. Let them have their fun. I think we should probably stick to business. These kids don't know me. I don't know these kids. I don't even like kids. I don't think getting into a teenager-style argument with the teenagers
the move. What are you 5? I don't think has ever won any argument with anybody. Yeah, we should just be like, well, we were following some monsters from the woods, and they went in here. Yeah, let's stick to business here. Your dad's looking for you, Rosalina. And who the hell are you exactly? That's Co, Tabby's cousin. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you, Rosalina. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's not really asking for much. Don't you kids have school tomorrow anyways? It's fall break. And we're not kids. Yeah, we're capital T teens. Young pups these days, absolutely no respect for their elders. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where did you even get those? Oh, Kanika. Oh, Kanika. I guess Avery isn't the only one that has trouble with crosswords in this town. Yo, Dave! What's up? Thunks, Gibbons, Shanks, Giffins, Tonks, Grippin. Thanks for 62 months, dude. The teens avoid eye contact. Miles tries to melt into the cavern wall. Oh no. I know that isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? Becca's right. Sounds to me like you're stalking and harassing and all that. You're supposed to be minding the store. It's not like anyone even comes in on Tuesdays, and Mom's there, so it's fine. Eyes dart uncomfortably around the cavern as Kanika tears into her brother. It's not fine. It's extremely not fine. Why do I always have to be the responsible one? Do you know what I would give to be as carefree as you? I left school so you could have a chance to live your life, and this is what you're doing with it? Oh, jeez. What would Dad think if he could see this? Stealing booze from the family store to dick around in the abandoned mine? Dad's dead, Kanika. But if he were here, he'd be disappointed you wound up being such a bossy jerk. Who cares if we're having canned margaritas somewhere nobody's supposed to bother us? Maybe we could turn this into a kind of a Stranger Things type situation. What do you think? They'll be all like, ditchlings? What do you mean ditchlings? And then we get into this whole discussion and then like, you know what I'm saying? Let's try it. It seems fun. If this is what y'all do for fun around here, maybe the ditchlings were kind of inevitable. Who's y'all? I'm not having any fun. I'm having the opposite of fun. Oh my god, stop talking about us like we aren't here. Yeah, we can hear you. Alexis, don't butt in. I'm trying to make a point. My dad is a foreman at the continuous mining facility, and he says the only reason they stopped using this tunnel is because there wasn't enough coal left. I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis. He got promoted last month. And he says this place is totally safe and we can hang out here anytime we want. Ha! Oh no. There are monsters in the mine. Correction. Your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job tomorrow morning. Oh, fuck.
Ah, Jesus. What? Oh, shit. Oh, hey, Tabby. Kanika sighs. It's probably for the best that she's here. Yeah, see? See? I don't like her randomly firing a dude. But see? Do none of you understand what a boarded up mine entrance is supposed to mean? It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Oh, come on. This place is way sturdy. Check it out. Oh, no. He's going to, like, bang the wall, and it's going to all come down, right? Yep. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps a strut on the ceiling. This is some capital T teen behavior. Buddy, what are you doing over there? Huh? What are you doing? Just chill for a few. It's almost dinner time. Oh, was that the knocking we were hearing earlier? Oh my god, Zane, cut it out. You're embarrassing us. I'm sorry for Zane's behavior. I don't think he realizes how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. No offense, Rosalina. None taken. The other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill and smart, too. Enough! The damage is already done. Now leave. I'm tired of people in this town dragging my cousin headlong into danger. I can't believe I actually agree with Tabitha about anything, but this is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life, and I would like to see the sun again before I die. Oh, come on, you guys. Maybe it's not a big deal. We used to do dangerous stuff all the time, and I still do dangerous stuff now. I mean, I don't like this particular situation, what with the whole ditchling thing, but outside of that, who are we to tell them where they can hang out? Wow, Stella, come on now. United front. We need to present a united front to the children. I don't know who you think you are in the situation, Stella, but I own this mine. It is entirely within my rights to tell them to leave. Much like it is entirely within my rights to tell you to leave. Was your lifetime ban from my mines not a clear enough message for you? Hell yeah, Tabitha. Tear the sad 20-something to shreds. Oh, Becca sucks, and I think everybody thinks she sucks. Hey, I'm defending you. And I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? My Stella can't possibly be sad with me around. How absolutely rude. These pups need to learn some manners. It's okay. In a few moments, the next frame we get is just going to be rocks filling in this hole where the capital T teens used to be. Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around in the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. So she's sad. So what? Give it a few years and you'll be sad too. The passage of time is inescapable. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hell yeah. Tabitha is useful for some things. Look, we just wanted to give Rosalina a good time. Her home life sucks right now. Yeah, tell them about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. We've been living in the library for the past couple weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh boy, chat very divided. Oh man. Benny, thank you for 83 months. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I kind of feel that way as well. It's sort of like Yeah, yeah. What Cacob said. The chat was very split, so I have to decide. I'm gonna keep it to myself. You keep what Pixel told you. I forgot we were told by a cat. Told you earlier to yourself. I don't care about your home life. If you're going to do your underage drinking, go do it in the woods. Just get off my property. Tabitha. Look, Rosalina, I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for all that. He's a good guy and he cares about you. He thinks our house is haunted. Well, she fucking put it out there now. Oh no, not this again. And I should care because it's such a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can, like, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, like, bullying or something? You know, Zane seems pretty alright, if a bit stupid. Shut up, Zane. Oscar actually invited us to check it out when we saw him earlier today. It could make for a fun, non-abandoned coal mine-related activity. Just throwing that out there. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish he would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it. Like I'm still a little kid. Ugh, you're all children, and none of you realize how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you would be pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine. If it weren't for child labor laws, the 5 of you might have some actual character. Exactly. Rosalina's not that mature anyways. She still sleeps with her stuffed animals. Wow, Becca turns on you so quickly. That doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have pork chop, you know. I rest my case. Wait, what did you say about child labor? Yeah, how do you know there isn't a ghost plays into the Stranger Things like form a big squad of like variously aged adolescents to go out and fight monsters and ghosts and shit. Yeah. Really need to find some way to make that stop happening. I'm gonna just hope for a ghost squad. How do you know there isn't a ghost? Ugh, why are all the adults in this town such weirdos? There is no ghost. There are no such thing as ghosts. Oscar is just lying. Yo, what if we break in and ghost bust the place anyways, just to be sure? Hell yeah. Yeah. Come on, Zane. Zane, you're the only teen I like. Oh my god, Zane, you can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't break into her own house. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real. See, Stella gets it. We're gonna get them out of there by tricking them into ghost busting. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real. And if it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know, Rosalina, you could always stay over at my house until Stella ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are we talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. I don't care, and I can't believe I wasted this much time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of this and calling the cops. Feel free to leave before they show up. You hear that, Miles? We're leaving. I suggest the rest of you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung. Oh, we're going to get trapped in here, aren't we? Or gets crushed by rocks, or meets one of the many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Rumble, rumble, crash. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella. Didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy knockers, for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we've got to check it out. Stella. I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I want you out of here, Stella. Aw, come on, Tabby. You can come along too. If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Zane, dude. Nobody is going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. You're all leaving the mine. Please listen to Tabitha before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. It will not. Wait a second. Where'd 3 of you run off to? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Wow, Kanika. Maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever, you would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off, and like, I've been zoning out the whole time we've been here. Ugh, they must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get these hips through there. It's probably for the best, dear. Stella, stop sneaking into my mines. Please, I am literally begging you. If only all the tunnels down here were wide enough for adults, we'd have already done with this little mess, but no. There just have to be remnants from a bygone era. Didn't you just talk about how child labor was the good old days a minute ago? Hell yeah, Zane. Get her. I was trying to get you to leave my mine. Becca's head pops out from the tunnel's entrance. We are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here a million times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Whatever. Come on, you two. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll go look for them, and I want each and every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm doing that. If these idiots get themselves lost and die, I'm not letting their families sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities right now? Yeah, do you have a problem with that? I want the rest of you out of my mine. Except for you, Co. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Yeah, sure, I could never fit in that tunnel anyways. They have crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever, I still have to do my dailies anyways, and the service down here sucks. I will happily escort these 2 knuckleheads out. Are those puppy dog eyes? No, you are not about to weasel your way into this, Stella. Aw, come on, Tabby. I've been down here a ton. I can totally help out. Tabitha sighs. Ugh, there's no getting rid of you, is there? Fine. I won't waste my time arguing. I don't really love any of these. Maybe this one, but I'm leaning mostly towards this one. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's do this, actually. We went over a little bit. Yep. Saturday, we'll find out what happens. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. I've got a very obviously hungry dog here barking my ear off, so I do need to get out of here and get him some food and his little piece of pie. But yeah, this game rocks. I'm having tons of fun. I hope you are as well. And I will see y'all tomorrow. We're doing 2 bananas. And, well, it was looking like Jackbox, but I don't think they were aware of the fact that Good hates Jackbox with a fiery passion. So it probably won't be Jackbox. But maybe something similar. Something else in that vein. We'll see. Until then, have a great night. I'll see you next stream.